So here's the difficulty here, is that I don't particularly care about the Crimson Fleet, but I don't really feel like UC Sysdef deserves to have what they want, considering they apprehended me from jail after I accidentally picked up a piece of smoked salmon off the ground. But they did say they'd bring it back to the proper people. But Crix's legacy is like the origin story of the Crimson Fleet. You know?
I get all kinds in here. How about I just...
So who's the right one to give it to? It's a nice hat. That farming hat. I like that a lot. Jammies. Why would I buy a wooden duck? What's happening here?
Oh man, I'm running late for the meeting.
There's no one here that I can possibly... There's no option to give it to someone here. This is one of those things where they just make you choose. Can you give back to Gullbank? There's no way, right?
This city is so large, yet retains a sort of rustic feel.
You can be assured
I
that
find
our
it
vault-
comforting.
In a word, some of the old families, those descended from the city founders, store objects of value here. Yes,
I got that
we've
outfit he's
got
wearing.
items in our vault that have been passed down from generation to generation. I like to think that the entire heritage of Aquila City is stored right here for safekeeping.
Yeah.
And me? Well, I'm the protector.
Just you,
of that
Willie. Nobody
heritage.
else.
Not as much as we used to. There was a time those locked... Gotta hand it to Marshal Blake, though. One thing I can say is,
Okay.
if I can ever help, just swing on by.
Still got my cough. A whole lot of people here. Okay.
Crew recording initiated.
Well, now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks? Who the hell knows? Food packs from my ship are gone, so it looks like the clock's running down for me, and Issa wins. What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her. I was stupid enough to hand her the opportunity. Now the fleet's resting on her shoulders.
Bank robbery sounded intense.
I only hope she doesn't
Could have
run
gone
the
down
whole
so
operation
much
right
worse.
into the ground. Anyway, let me just sit down in this chair. Yeah. There we go. Best view in the house. All that money staring me right in the face, and it's completely worthless. This is a This is where I'm spending my final days. Hopefully, someone with at least half a brain will follow in my footsteps and bring the score home to the Crimson Fleet. If anyone finds this message, tell Issa that I don't blame her for what she had done. Most important, tell her to keep the fleet strong.
Crew recording terminated.
I don't know what to do.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you. Need some work done? Nothing for us to do. You're in good.
What is it? I think you should follow your own conscience, for I cannot be comfortable with either side gaining Crix's legacy. The Crimson Fleet do not deserve any sort of victory. They are pirate scum, and they always will be. But turning this over to the UC, and assisting them in eliminating the Crimson Fleet, that just allows them to sweep this under the rug, erase their mistake.
I don't like when
They
games
can
do this to me.
continue pretending as though they are morally superior to the rest of the settled systems. Truthfully, I feel like no matter who receives Crix's legacy, no one really wins.
Okay. Thanks so much for that moral clarity. What do you think, Vasco?
Captain Tahai, please disregard. I attempted conversational It is impossible to read Barrett. He is neither a book nor a block of code. If you are asking for a summary of my observations on his behavior, I will provide one.
Did Barrett make you?
No, I was manufactured by a machine. However, Barrett has modified my programming substantially. I have advanced linguistic capability and navigational skills. I warned him that I would require an extra millisecond to process information with his modifications, but he did not seem to mind. Apparently, my capacity for conversation makes me a more entertaining travel companion.
Okay.
I will await your next order here.
I do have to do this, so. Now I can get into these ones. Well, this is tough, man. It's like, I'd rather see the SysDef way go through, but also, like, I don't like them at all. And I like Crix. I also was like reading when I was eating my lunch that like the mission from the Crimson Fleet side is like next to impossible, and like a real MFer.
What have we got here? Don't look like a fellow homesteader. Something you wanted?
Your settlers in. What's that like?
Not easy, that's that's for sure. Being out there on your own, you need to be prepared. Pick the right world, the right equipment. But making a home that's yours and no one else's, nothing else like it.
Fair. Let's trade.
Always willing to help.
They got sort of like a Dutch American type thing going on. Super cool magnet. They don't have much money. Look at this insane gun. The mass is 0.14. Holy shit. Okay, so if we look at ship and we look at crew, the person with rifle certification is Sam Coe. Nobody else. Well, ballistics. Who is this? Marika? Particle beams is under combat. But I feel like I've never even given her the proper gun for it. Get up.
Don't mind us, just passing through.
Okay, I'm not talking to you. Escape, yeah. Get up. No.
Keep your distance.
Okay. It's not gonna happen. Stand up. Let's give the particle pistol we have to Andrea. Hello.
Any day you make it through is a victory.
Sam might, unless I hire that guy with like the bunch of, I have a lot of money soon.
If you want help, I'm here. I received a message from my mother a few days ago.
Sightseeing cruise, question mark?
Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff. Apparently, it's my mother's new favorite pastime.
This is a surprise?
Oh, that's right. My mother lives in a fairly remote...
I've already seen all this.
You be careful.
Okay. So where's Andrea? She's just chilling here somewhere?
You're handling this whole captain thing really
well. Oh, I know. Oh, you're damn right I am. She's not back here. Nobody's back here. Okay. So she has to be over here because this is the way through here.
Hey, how are you?
There's Cora. Here you are.
Did you need something? I keep what.
Okay. So inventory, weapons, particle beam pistol. Back. Trade gear.
I am always.
So this requires light fuse ammo. So I go to ammo. Is that light fuse? Which one's light fuse? Light particle fuse? You can have these ones. Store all. Yeah. You can have that and then good chunk of that as well. Maybe she'll like that instead.
What have you got for me?
How about that? What do you think?
Very good.
Okay, if you see if she likes that. She doesn't even seem to have a gun normally. Okay, time for some soul searching. Does the girl have any books? Do you want any of these books I have? I've got a lot of books.
Hi.
What do you want to be when you
I
grow
want
up?
to fly my own ship and go all over the place, like you and Dad.
She got a cool T-shirt. I like
but
that.
hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting, but yours? Brr.
Okay.
Bye.
There's no books I can give her, or I have no books she'll take. What do I do?
Damn it! We're hitting this hard, sir! Take out those ships! This is something we're going to discuss. They're jumping out of here. Enemy, you've taken down their shields.
One contact lost. They know we're here.
There's no going back now. Report to the operations center immediately.
I didn't do much there. I want salvage rights. Oh, this stuff. This stuff sucks. Zero wire, gross. Clicking right on this thing. Oh. Is it empty? Is that why? That's all. That is ship parts. Wouldn't mind having. Okay, where's the vigilance?
Thanks for the assist with those fleet ships. Go ahead and park your ship at Docking Port 1. Commander Ikonde will be waiting for you in operations.
I don't know about this one.
Nice clean dock there.
Order, bravado.
I screwed up, sir. I had the bogey in my sights, and I just fumbled the controls.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
Time to show these pirates how
Know we
system
were
does
here,
things.
one way or the other.
Exactly. You'll get another shot. When the commander gives the order, that scout will wish he surrendered when he had the chance.
Scouts are just the
The one
beginning.
who let that scout get away.
Looks like the pirates want to dance. Hope you got your shoes on.
How about the scout that escaped?
Not sure. We had most of our birds in for maintenance when they jumped in. Just bad timing, really. Ensign over here managed to track down one scout
Ensign?
that wasn't with the main group. Did a fancy yo-yo, though, and gave him the slip.
Classified star station mentioned.
Yeah, it was. And you can probably guess what
I want to learn about
the
Archangel.
for. Yeah, I thought you might. I heard the fleet set you up there for some more pirate work. Even more impressive, you managed to do it without taking any lives. Maybe I misjudged
I
you.
mean, there, yeah.
That's more than I can say for myself, given the history of Project Archangel.
What was that about?
We were testing prototype fighter ships. Experimental engines, weaponry, the works.
Helios?
The four of us were the best of the best. Emphasis on the were.
Why? How'd you get involved?
I was one of 4 pilots recruited for the program. My codename was Azrael. At the time, I embraced the name. The Angel of Death hunting Crimson Fleet pirates in a prototype ship. But even for an angel, pride always comes before the fall.
So he's starting to round up, be a more normal person.
The official word is I was transferred back to SysDef because the need was great. The reality is I was kicked off the unit. I was so bored on that station, I spent all my time in the barracks drinking cases of smuggled booze. When the time came for my test flight, I was so wasted, one of the others had to cover for me. The engine caught fire right after takeoff. Pilot, crew, gone in a flash.
Oof. There's a problem with the prototype that's on the engineers.
No, they were just doing their job. People tell me all the time it's not my fault.
Okay, he's right.
But fault's got nothing to do with it.
It's fair.
I should be a dead man. Instead, some other pilot took my place.
It's fair, yeah. It's hard to do. Okay. Alright, well.
Scouts popped up right when you jumped in.
You see Navy crew hat and the pirate swashbuckler gear. The ultimate visual representation of where we're at here. This quest is kind of rough.
After all this sneaking around, we're finally bringing the fight to them.
The fleet
I think
started
the
this
commander
war.
wants to say a few
We're
things
gonna
to you.
finish it.
My God. Is that it? Is that Crix's legacy? Amazing. Ensign, take this and enter it into the data core analyzer.
I'm on it, sir.
You see, Lieutenant? I told you he wouldn't let us down.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Encrypted or not, it's quite a lot of money to be carrying.
Nothing I can do with it.
The temptation must have been excruciating.
Couldn't wait to get the thing off my
I
hands.
totally understand.
I can assure you that we'll take full responsibility for Crix's legacy from here on out. Now, on to other more pressing matters.
We received confirmation that the fleet ships were scouts sent to probe our defenses. Unfortunately, one of them jumped away before you arrived.
Which means that Delgado will have the Crimson Fleet prepping defenses of its own.
There is little time then. Decisive action must be taken.
No.
Let them
Can't
die a
afford
slow
to
death.
wait it out. Now that they've lost their prize, they'll act more desperately than ever to survive.
They'll increase their attacks on helpless vessels and unarmed colonies. We would have a potential bloodbath on our hands. The only solution is to enact our plan and hit them now.
Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind explaining our strategy.
Yes, sir. The Vigilance is equipped with the latest in hyper-resistant shielding, making it the only ship that can safely approach the key. The catch is that the key has access to 3 orbital defensive batteries that can fire electromagnetic energy. One hit, and we lose those fancy shields. Our mission is to take out those batteries. In fact, I'll be personally leading the assault on Battery Alpha. I need you to be my support.
I have a companion on this ship. Is it gonna
As
explode?
much support for this mission as I would have liked. There just wasn't enough evidence gathered.
Really? I feel like we
We
had a
weren't
lot.
able to convince MAS to lend us additional squadrons. They feel like they've committed too many resources already. That means we'll have to take out all 3 batteries.
Because I feel like I gave you a lot of evidence.
It's unfortunate, yes. But we wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you could do it.
We've also given you a call sign, Renegade, to help coordinate our movements during the attack.
Once those batteries are destroyed, you board the key and bring Delgado to justice. You won't come quietly. You do what you have to do.
Got you everything I asked for. I'd rather not be part of this assault.
I understand. You've gotten to know these pirates, perhaps even bonded with them. And if we had enough firepower to take them down without you, I would spare you from this. But you know damn well how capable of a soldier you are. We need you on this. I'm sorry. Well, this is it. After years of planning,
Fuck me
it
then,
all
I guess.
comes down to this moment. All my hopes and my best wishes go with you. Good luck.
Good work securing the legacy.
The commander's briefing wasn't
Now
clear.
is to-
Excellent.
Grabbed this from a Genodyne executive's office. Pretty damning stuff.
Benjamin Dayu, pride of the Free Star Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Genodyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Have any more?
It's recording a pull from the legacy. You should close the books on Jasper Cricks.
That's a hell of a story. I still can't believe Crix ended
I
up
wouldn't.
being
Maybe if I
around on the legacy.
gave him these ones
All that
before.
wealth, and the only thing he could do was stare at it.
At least one
Can
more.
you imagine? I almost feel bad for him. Must have driven the guy crazy. That it?
Maybe I should have. Maybe there's an opportunity to come back here.
Keep
I just kind
searching and you
of came
found
back here
one.
whenever they told me to. Where do they get the defensive batteries?
Actually, the batteries were part of the key's original design. The UC built them to bolster the key's defenses. They were worried about an outside attempt to free the prisoners, as opposed to an escape from below. Since the Crimson Fleet is now using them to target the Vigilance, they're basically turning our own weapon against us.
How close are the batteries to the key?
Far enough you'll need to grav jump. I assume the fleet moved the batteries in order to have maximum coverage for any possible approach.
It's interesting.
I'd be willing to bet they shipped their track too, so we have a difficult time zeroing in on them. Don't worry, we'll be laughing
Anything
about
else?
these drinks when we get back.
Everyone's saying this is it. Final battle's coming.
This is rough, man.
Starfleet have done a lot of harm. Now we bring the harm to them.
Greetings, Captain.
Here we go.
That's a clean break. Ready to go. Cords are right on the way.
All right, Alpha Squad. Follow Renegade's lead. Take out that battery.
Oh, the defensive batteries right here. This thing's tanky. No one's on me right now, which is nice. Wait a minute. That does, like, the EM does literally nothing? Is that true?
Not like I was gonna leave anyway.
Are we just, like, alone here? Free and easy, baby. Everyone else is busy. More. See if I can get some damage on this move forward. Go down.
Engine is down. Easy peasy.
On.
One down, 2 to go. All ships jump to beta. Renegade, on your mark.
Okay. What do we have here? This is bittersweet, man. So is that, if you grab jumping, that's not grab jumping though. I'm confused. Grab jumping is like 2 other systems. Oh, Alec Vong here. Nice. Something's hitting me hard here.
Time to fly.
Oof. I feel like actually kind of owning me here. Look. What am I supposed to do there? I think that the dogfights, as I say every single time I die, are like pretty crappy. Really fast speed there. 720. Firing at me here. Piss off.
Bogey in sight. Let's do this.
Who's this guy? I got a lot of ships to kill here. Probably should focus on that.
Target shields fried.
Flying against the best now.
Damn, this thing's crazy. I'm gonna die this way. I did die there, right? Yeah. Okay, this is a little different. Where's this ship? Ships all over me. The next one's below. Which is the one firing at me? Probably just all of them. Oh. Where's the one firing at me? This one? This is a little bit of a ridiculous mission. Just die again, I guess. Okay, cool. I think these are so dumb. They're either too easy or they're too hard. Okay, let's try to zoom around to the back. Here's the battery. I'm getting owned from behind by like 8 billion ships. Press O. Get behind cover, which I probably won't make in time. The guy right behind me. Constant missiles on me. Cool. Dead again. Sick, man. This is so cool. So what do you do? I don't know. Just stay out of the action? There's one on me. There's one. Let's go for this one. can't I lock on this thing? Something I just can't move? What is happening here?
You guys get to join the No Shields Club. Not good. Lost the grab drive.
Another one on me and just dead again. Probably. Yeah, just another dude just on me shooting me. Nothing I can do. This is so shitty, man. This is like the routinely the most frustrating worst part of the game. And it's just gonna sound like me complaining. That's it. I guess I'm just complaining. Guess this is fine.
Their engine is online.
We've tagged their engines.
It's non-stop missile lock, like 3 people firing you at once. Something's shooting at me. I'm just gonna die again. Instantly. This is so dumb. Okay, who's near me here? I don't like it one bit. Fucking level 6 ships and ruining my life? What am I aiming at here? I'm at 1% health? I think these dogfight missions are utter bullshit. And like, how did they keep this as the method? You're fighting 8 different ships. You're like, you just warp in. There's like 8 dudes here. What exactly do you do to like space this? Like, how many people do I have on my team here? They're like right in the mix. Okay. As soon as you commit to take 1 out, that just means 2 of them are immediately behind you. I gotta just like go evasive maneuvers here. That was actually pretty sweet. But it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna die. This is like the worst part of the game by far. Like, what exactly are you supposed to do there? I hate this. Every single time I get into one of these things, it's like I'm over leveled for, or I'm under leveled for, or whatever. Like, it's a huge time sink. Instantly you start in, they instantly all start firing at you. There's no one behind you, they're all in front of you. So what do you just break off? I'm instantly getting fired on. And there's like no way from this map to know who I'm supposed to, like, where everyone is in relation to me. I'm instantly at 30% health. I'm gonna get followed by like 4 people here. Despite evasive maneuvers, I'm constantly getting fired on. Is there a bogey in sight? There, this guy? As soon as I commit to this guy, some other guy's gonna kill me. Okay, there's a ghost here. This guy here. At least I have very, very high damage output. So now I'm probably in a lot of trouble, right?
Target ship's engine seems to be having trouble. Too bad. So sad.
Alright, who's next? This guy? This guy's really far away too. Okay, how many left? So the key is just doing like, just basically delaying your insight, your onset. There's one more here. He's on the other side of this. Okay, that's all of them. What happened there? What the fuck just happened? Oh, it's got a crazy shot there. Okay, 2 down. It's really nice when there's lots of asteroids. These dogfights drive me crazy though. Like, they're so hard. It feels so bad to be targeted by a bunch of guys. You basically have to play like... you basically have to play Pop Go the Willy. Just like hide for a bit until it starts. I don't know. I find them very frustrating. Credit ship parts. What's this? Mineral deposit? Ooh. The last one's probably the hardest one. These are the 3 I took out before. They basically need me to take out all of them. Bonk. Okay, what do you got on your pal? Beryllium cobalt, okay. And is there one more? Yeah. We can, or you did do some? Oh, okay. Missions, Legacy's End, set course. Oh? Yeah, last battery. Who's this?
One more. Focus, Renegade. You can do this.
Alright, here we go. Something just happened that I lost my focus. What's that? That's the battery? Ooh. A lot of little lobies here this time. I think these dudes are gonna mess me up here. I think I'm like right in the mix of it here. Yeah. Not a whole lot of open spaces here too. Oh, it's the battery, never mind. I'm gonna get lit up here. This is like vastly open space. So I think I'm just dead. Okay, so what do you do in this game, in open space, when you can kill anything? The other thing I don't really get is with my new ship, why the... One thing I don't understand is once I got into a new ship, the targeting control system is much shorter. I wonder why that is. I guess because I have more different weapon output or something. So the thing is here, it's like unclear. Like who I should fire at. Who's this guy? Okay, shoot him. Yeah. So I guess the key is to... Oh shit, I'm really low. So who's firing at me? Oh, it's the battery. Is it the battery that's firing on me this whole time? It's hard to tell. It certainly looked like it was. Two more ships. Zoom in. So why is this not locking on? Okay, there's one gone. Someone's firing at me. Like a missile's come my way. I'm gonna better get lit up here. And I'm just dead again. Wait. Yeah. It's just the second... These are so fucking weird, man. Like, the second you get into them, you're targeted by a bunch of guys, and there's not much you can do. Okay, so what do I do differently? I'm gonna hang back, I guess, and just fire from a distance. Look, I can't lock in this guy. Why? There. I'm not currently under fire, which is nice. You kind of just got to stay out of the heat for the first little bit. Okay, come on, where's my ammo? Let's go. Come on. Come on, shoot him. There you go. So am I currently don't seem to be under fire. Now I think I'm under fire. Who's this guy? Oh shit, what the fuck? I think that must have been the battery, right? Just like completely annihilated me. There's a level 4 guy here. Okay, now I'm just dead again. For some reason. I think I'm just dead again. Okay, there's the battery. Don't get too close to the battery. So there's one behind me here, which is the main problem. Where's this guy at? This guy here? Oh, he's pretty strong too. Okay, slow down. Keep this guy behind you. Light him up. We might be able to do it this time. Okay. So there's just the battery left, right? And my teammates seem to be kind of handling that. So as long as it doesn't one-tap me. Look, lock. Alright, cool. You'd love to get a level up in that moment. It's not to climb the ship. Okay. I think the main issue I have is that it's pretty hard to get a sense of where the other ships are compared to you. So like in terms of doing like evasive maneuvers or something like that, it doesn't feel necessarily terribly intuitive to do. Like your overall sense of the space, besides seeing projectiles aim at you, it's not really clear like what you're supposed to do to like get away from that. That's the way it feels to me, at least. Alright, that's everything, right? There's one more. Okay. Travel to the key. I should probably have healed adequately here. I think I'm good. I think the rest of it is me docking. Okay, let's take a look at your setup here.
Wait, something's wrong. Where's the damn vigilance?
Oh.
Lose something, Toft? Ava's dealing with your flagship as we speak. I wouldn't expect backup anytime soon. Gives me plenty of time to blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever takes the...
All ships, defensive formations.
Okay. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh, you got that. Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's starting to be a little bit automated. So how do you get the burger to go to the grill? Very nice. That's like 2/3 of the way through, right? Are you playing? No, is that the two of you playing together? Okay. So, first things first, a lot of dudes here. Okay, I don't know what particle turrets are, but I don't think I like that. Another one here, right? No one likes particle turrets. Take that out. We can't seem to have a lock on them because they don't have an engine. I think that's the issue, right? I think I'm getting lit up here. Okay. Evasive maneuvers. This is probably me just overextending, so now I'm gonna get targeted. So we got speed up full. No one's currently going for me. Freya's Rage. Yeah, I'm just really in the shit right now. Take this one out quickly. Okay, who's this guy? What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm getting lit up. That's over. Nice. It plates them before they burn. That's nice.
Wait, something's wrong. Where's the damn vigilance?
Come on.
Lose something, Toft? Ava's dealing with your flagship as we... Gives me plenty of...
Hey, you're like the founders. You're like Ray Kroc's dream for McDonald's. Perfect. Okay, let's stay away from the outside here. My teammates do high damage for sure. What's this Lady Ludmilla? Try to take that out. Seems like a high level ship. Like a missile's on my ass. Crimson Fleet Wrath. I still have somebody on me? I think so, yeah. Okay, why is this not there? Okay. Who's this? Okay, now I'm kind of in the shit a little bit. Azrael's sword gets taken out. Who's this? So maybe the problem is the key lighting me up. So my goal here... I'm just getting constantly fired on. Who's this guy? Blind Betty? I'm just dead again. I'm gonna get killed here. Nice. It kind of just feels like sometimes you just get lucky and don't get targeted. But like, it still escapes me what exactly the like... Oh, hurry up. It just kind of escapes me what the skill, where the skill is of like making sure you don't get targeted. Like you just kind of stay around the outside, I guess. But like you don't even know where the outside is. Like I can't move. Here. Like I'm not locking on for some reason. Dogfighting drives me fucking crazy in this game. I'm just gonna get murked here. Where's this turret? Okay. So they're all to my left and down. So what does that tell me about what I'm supposed to do here? Like this doesn't give me a whole lot of information. Okay, someone's on me. Got it. There's just like... Okay. Someone's shooting missiles at me. There's like a million ships. Who's this guy? Sure, take this level 2 guy. Oh. Am I mobile and vigilance? Someone else targets me with missiles. Okay, there's a guy behind me. Does this guy? Level 34, the Jade Swan. I remember her. That's Juan Dai, and now I'm just dead. Great. So fun. So what, like... I liked her too. I guess the key is to target the ships that'll most own you? I don't know. It's kind of hard to like figure out. You know?
Where's the damn vigilance? Lose something? Ava's dealing with your flag. Gives me plenty of time. All right, fleet.
All ships, defensive formations.
This is all house. All space.
I'm getting destroyed as I do this. Instantly. Okay, someone over here is shooting at me. So I guess go right at them. And I'm just dead again. I instantly lost my target. I have no guns ready and I'm done. Sweet. So, what do? You just kind of like circle the battle for a while? Okay, let's do a quick autosave if I'm allowed, so I can skip that. Okay. So am I worried about the particle turrets? Or like various ships? Probably the Jade Swan is a concern. That's like the highest level ship. There's another one here. I'm getting owned here. There's like still 7 more ships. So I guess I fly away. Stay to the mix here a little bit. They're firing at me, so hopefully I'm a little more isolated this time. Okay. So try to keep out of the mix a bit. For a little bit longer. Someone's firing at me, which means I'm just dead. Who's firing at me? Oh, I'm near the ship, that's why. So someone's behind me. So swing this way, boost away to dodge those missiles. So who's firing at me? Like 3 different ships. God, these dogfights are so garbage, man. This guy's not firing at me. This guy is firing at me, okay. But me just like stopping to do this instantly just guarantees that I die. Is locking on like the play ever? I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to run. You just do this until you die. It's so trash. Oh, I hate this mode so much, man. Watching these chipmunks scream through my bird feed is unbelievable. It goes down like down like an inch an hour. Okay, look, I'm just like instantly under fire. The second you port into the zone, you're under fire. It's just like not fun at all. It's not like they cheat, it's just that like your like spatial awareness is like next to impossible to navigate. I hate these things so much. I've lost so many hours to like these stupid fucking dogfights. Nowhere to hide, like no ability to do anything. Yeah, your target lock goes down by it. This thing's just crashing into me. I have no ammo. And I'm just gonna die. This guy's the next one firing at me. What's this? Particle turret? Fuck you, man. Gotta repair again. Try to find some way to not get shot, which is essentially impossible because they barely anyone else to fire at. Swing around the key a little bit here, I guess. Can't click on the guy I want to click on. The second you start to lock in, something else just kills you. And I'm dead again. It's like, man, these things are no, oh god, man. Let me do my microphone. Okay, like I don't know if it's done, but like you basically just have to do bombing runs essentially. Like you really have to kind of like figure out what's in and out of range and just stay the heck away from... Yeah, you basically have to come in for bombing runs. Swoop in and not just get in the mix, because they're just going to target you if you're in the mix. What I've learned there. Who's this guy? There's still a lot of ships. But I think the vigilance is crazy strong. I think it's just doing everything for me now. What ship is this? Jade Swan? Gonzo? Okay, there we go. Vasco does indeed call me that. So yeah, you just have to kind of... You basically just have to do bombing. You have to kind of like just do like little bombing strikes or bombing runs or whatever they're called. Okay, it's 5:46. Let's wrap this up. There's a lot of loot here. Jade Swan. This is gonna have the big money. Oh yeah. That was a good ship. How's your project going, by the way? I don't mean to bring it up. If you're trying to not think about it. Sorry. Moonchild. Who's that? Alright, that's enough loot. Where's the ship? Oh, that's good. Alright, this is a messed up quest because I don't really want to help either of these people. I hate I really don't like it. I'm using a lot of negative words. I think I'm just rattled from the dogfights. But I don't like in games when you have to choose between two factions. When I don't really like either faction. This is one of those, for sure. And I actually know more of the people who are in the Crimson Fleet.
Very, very aware of our surroundings.
Hello. Opening fire. Our performance in that conflict was beyond adequate.
Thanks, Fosco. I got 3 guns. It's okay, I guess. Just kind of cruising through Starfield. Just kind of moving along. Doesn't really feel like I'm making progress lately. I guess I'm kind of making progress in the game. But, oh, Jazz is here? I don't want to kill her. She's using the gun I gave her. I wonder if she's good with it. Who's that? Weird. I can't fight her. I'm sure my companion will though.
There was no other way for
Ooh, what's this? Can't kill her. What am I doing with this? Grease monkeys. Estrella. Remote robot center. No signal. Remote door control. Gotta open these. I guess I'm gonna like just explode the thing anyway, so matters a little bit less. Yeah, I like her, so I'm gonna let her live. I don't mind all these people. Oh, Castillo's here? Damn, this is rough, dude. These are all my buddies. I'm stuck on a chain? What's going on here? I'm gonna die. This guy's tanky. I've been using Andrea, who's kind of like the Karlak of this game, for these missions, mostly because I'm doing bad dude stuff, you know. So it seemed a little better to try it out. And then yeah, just kind of cruising through here. There's like a couple of more big sort of faction quests that I feel like doing, or think I might do. And then just otherwise, this one's taking a while, but it was actually really cool. There's a lot of there's actually a lot of story behind this one. And then just one of those moments where you're like, I wonder who I should support. Now I'm killing all these people I don't want to kill. It's bad. What was that? Just stay down, pal. It's better if you do that. Okay, keep opening the doors. Hopefully I don't have to kill too many of these people. Oops. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if like going with the UC was like the ones to go for. I don't like being the traitor. I don't like helping like the big boys. Yeah, I mean, the Crimson Fleet are fine, and, like, it would have been...
You did this to me. I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds. Something as simple as this.
Am I dying here?
I didn't see it coming. Not in the slightest. And now, because of you, my bomb's been activated.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Which means I'm as good as dead.
Why'd your bomb activate?
Now that Sistef is here, the Crimson Fleet can't afford to have everything I know fall into the wrong hands. The moment the Vigilance arrived, Delgado pushed the button.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure this is the right choice in this game, honestly. The other guys even, like, captured me and forced me into doing it.
Since you've been lying to me from the very beginning.
I guess pirates are like, you know,
I've paid you well.
Pretty murderous too. You didn't pay me at all.
And kept trouble off your back more than a few times. Look me in the eye and tell me why you've allowed this to happen to me. You owe me that much.
Kept trouble off my back?
As the fleet's reckoner, I didn't just deal with currency. I dealt with people. And some of those people...
Yeah, I don't think this is the right move. But I'm not going to redo it.
We're not exactly welcome everywhere we go. Sending those people misinformation and clogging up their slates with garbage was almost a full-time job.
No, so it's the chipmunks they're making it. Couldn't exactly tell you work for SysDef.
No, but had you given me warning, I could have started research. Well, now that you're here, I don't expect that you'll stay and watch my rather spectacular ending.
Sorry, pal.
So why don't you just...
Alright, I'll try to deactivate that bomb.
After everything I must be a complete fool. Because even though it makes no sense, I believe you. The only way to deactivate the bomb is through Delgado's computer and operations. You'll probably need his ID to get in. I don't know why you're helping me, but I sincerely hope this isn't another one of your tricks.
Okay. People were shooting at me before. What happened to them? I guess Andrea killed them all? Did I not speak to you with everything? Did I speak to you the proper amount of times? Did you let me through? Okay, there we go. This is the way to go, huh?
Messing with the fleet?
Ow, who just shot me? Flush him out! What the fuck? Being ambushed. Who just did that? Alright, show yourself. Who just shot me? You? Alright. You rascal.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Exactly. Alright, where am I going? This way? Alright. I mean, like, it also, like, having the Crimson Fleet around kind of, like, keeps things a little more in the balance, right? The UC are, like, the big bad guys. Oh, this guy. I like that guy. I can't shoot him either. Damn. Oh, shit. And you can't, like, use grenades quickly after firing at their camp. That guy can die. That guy sucks. Am I currently on fire? I'm on currently on fire. Nice. I assume, I don't know. I assume Andrea killed the rest of them herself anyway. Feels bad. Live, you learn. Confront Delgado. Optional deactivation of boss's bomb. Let me in. Hey, let me in. Come on. Come on, man. Let me in. Oh, you're talking through this? Okay.
Came back to finish the job personally?
She is. I returned to try to talk some sense into you.
Talk sense into me? You're the one who's lost their mind. What the hell happened to you? You had Crix's legacy.
I don't know, man. I can't tell you. Limited options.
For what? For honor?
Starfield Karlach is a cold-blooded killer. I just want to do the right thing.
Yeah? And why the hell does SysDef get to determine what is right and what is wrong? You know, when we were on Suvorov, I saw
Yeah, you guys like rob from like innocents, murder people.
Badass pirate.
I guess everyone does.
One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way. For once in your life, be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted.
Of course.
Well, at least we know you are still human. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention.
What was our pact?
Pact? You clearly never did. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to overload. Soon, you
gotta take him out.
And everyone near this
I can't believe how many seas those chipmunks go through. It's like every time I look over, there's less. Once I get a new webcam, I'll set up a birdhouse webcam. That'll be next year, I guess. Why would you kill yourself instead of trying to escape?
You and I both know that the moment I try to leave the station, Ikande will either attempt to capture me or blow me out of the void. No, I refuse to go out that way. If I am going down,
this guy's pretty sweet.
I am taking the key with me.
Yeah, that'll be next. That'll be next spring, I think. We'll be much used doing it over the winter. I don't see a way to convince you to cancel the overload. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
The rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name? Why would I do that?
Why would you do that? This isn't the end of your story, but if you die here, it will be.
And I suppose you want me to think it ends outside a prison cell and not in. Still, a prison door opens.
It does. Maybe I can bust you out. What do you think about that? This is a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I know you looked out for me when I was in the fleet. This is my way of looking out for you. Shit.
You got a funny way of showing your appreciation. Now
Nice,
you have
nice.
the nerve to piss on the fleet and
Good old
tell me
Armor
it's
3.
raining? Get real.
Blowing at the station won't solve anything. They might do it anyway.
They might. And if they do, I would just be tying up their loose ends, including you.
I'm gonna fail this one, I think.
Letting you live might afford me some small victory.
Even in prison, you'll still be alive.
Fair point, Rook. And even on a ship like the Vigilance, there's
Exactly.
always a
You're
chance
doing my argument for me.
if I die here.
Now threaten him with this and then fail. Watch that. Oh, I got it.
Anyone should be that angry.
Nice.
Traitor. It's me.
Good old persuasion checks.
But at least you're finally telling the truth. Fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. But before you have Ikande lock me up,
I don't feel good about this at all.
parting words. Whether you know it or not, you're damn good at being a pirate.
I know.
It's in your blood. One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting.
He's just accepting being in prison for life.
to tell you I told you
Noble, but reckless.
Go. You've taken everything else from me. The least you can do is give me a moment of peace.
Hold on. Delgado to the computer. Reckon or bomb control. Disarm bomb. There you go. JK arm bomb. Activate lockdown. Personal logs. Aquila City. I've read these already. Yeah, it's getting there. He's got a safe here. One, two, three, four, five. Not this one. This one should work. This one and then that one. Nope. This one and then that one. There you go. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go.
Hope you can. See that before we are discovered.
Okay, well. This sucks, man.
Go. You've taken every.
Definitely would have been better to do the Crimson, to like support the Crimson Fleet. I'm not gonna do it again though. You want to have those sources in the world, you know? You want to offset the totalitarian with the anarchic. Did you kill Jasmine? Oh god. Who are you? No. Don't do it, Jasmine. Don't do it, Jasmine. You're gonna die. Well, this is all very complicated. Stupid chipmunk living in my birdhouse. Stuffing his fat little cheeks. Who's this guy? More Sistef? Oh man, this feels so bad. Oh wait, that's at least a feeling the game gave me, you know what I mean? You're like, wait, I liked all these guys. I was doing stuff with them. I'm a fucking narc. I'm a traitor. A murderer. It feels horrible.
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
Ay ay ay. What do we do next?
Dad, I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Go back to the Vigilance?
Well, you're doing a great job, String Bean.
Oh, he calls his daughter String Bean.
What do you say? Ship's detached. Outfit next to the planet side.
It still fits, Dad, and I love it.
So here's the Vigilance. So dock them.
Look,
Oh. This feels horrible. I should have taken the Doctor Disrespect route and just been a pirate.
nice clean dock, Captain.
Oof. Oh, feels terrible. Oh my god.
That was real impressive flying, kid. You earned your wings today.
I'm surprised you're alive. I saw you incapacitated a bunch of times.
You know, I had my doubts about you. Once a criminal, always a criminal.
I do like this guy though.
You know how it is. But then I asked myself, as spectacular as I am, can I do what you do? And the answer was an emphatic no. See, I'm a great shooter.
I feel like the coward Robert Ford. I just assassinated Jesse James.
Win this war. What we needed was someone standing on their side with a boomerang gun.
What's a boomerang gun?
We needed someone whose bullets curved.
This guy's crazy. I feel horrible the whole thing. Bullets don't curve, dumbass.
Hopefully you don't feel guilty about letting me live. If so, I suggest skipping the second thoughts and heading straight for third. If nothing else, it's closer to home. Anyway, you got a date with the commander. I figure he'll sprain something trying to pin the medals on your chest.
I mean, it's gonna be sweet to get $250,000.
You deserve it.
But I would have got that either way, I think, from what I researched. Everyone's clapping, they're applauding. Ugh, the normies like me. I'm on the side of the deep state. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, it feels terrible. Oh my god. This is horrible. Look at these fucking straight edge crew cutters.
Anything to report?
Do I have anything to report?
I believe congratulations are
Oh.
with this decisive blow.
Feels terrible. This guy's like motivated by vengeance too. He's insane.
But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have?
I'm helping the man.
Reports are coming
Do you understand
in right now,
me?
Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody.
I'm helping the man.
Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance.
I'm helping the
Unfortunately, that was
man.
the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed
Fucking
to-
surveillance state.
We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years...
This is the man.
I don't know what to
This
say.
is like the...
How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
This is like helping the CIA. Like this is like the group, this is like the military arm tasked with like suppressing threats like in the galaxy, you know what I mean? Like security risks. I feel horrible.
You have no reason to feel guilty about anything.
No matter how close you were to the fleet, you have to remember that they're terrible people that did terrible things and don't deserve.
Yeah, I liked a lot of them though. They're pretty rad.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money
The Cancer Man?
recovered from the legacy.
I haven't thought about him in a long time.
Call it a reward, a token of appreciation.
I don't even remember what his deal was. Do you work for the government or something?
Absolutely earned every credit.
Eliminating the fleet is reward enough. But I will certainly not complain about the extra credits.
Major close-up on female Karlak. Didn't that money originally belong to the Freestar Collective?
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, and I believe it will eventually, I'm sure they'd agree you deserve your share.
Thank you. After some of the things I did to get this far, I don't believe I deserve a reward.
That's ridiculous. While it's true you've made some...
I'm just saying, I'm still going to take the money.
They were all for the greater good.
I think they should have
Right.
given you more, but hey, who am I to judge?
Decorum, Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to
Some of
see
the
you
episodes of that show spooked me out a little bit.
become an important part of our team. It won't be the same around here without you.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I could give you access to the SysDef mission board. That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on Vigilance.
I think I'm done playing cop for a while.
I understand. You've done more work under my command than some law enforcement officials see in a lifetime. If you change your mind, the Vigilance will be stationed here at the Key for a while. We have quite the mess to clear up. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your
How much did they give
promised
me?
reward. And wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
Boom. 250 grand. Let's go. What do I know about the X-Files? I've watched a fair number of episodes. I don't really remember how the series wrapped up. I did watch the movie The Truth Is Out There. I remember being very scared by an episode where like someone's out in like a mountain cabin and they step out of their mountain cabin and some huge fucking Bigfoot-like creature like mauls him. I remember being really spooked by that. I don't know. I know some things about it. I don't remember the movie at all. Alright, let me see my new outfit. Let me see my narc outfit. Oh, where is it? SysDef formal uniform. I'm a narc. Look at this. Oh. It's horrible.
Commander seems happier.
Hub's the key now.
Mast will have the ultimate say, but we've petitioned to have it refurbished for SysDef use. But first, we'll need to perform
That's a
an
lot
audit
of
the
money.
key's overall condition.
That has increased my
Most
total
repairs
bankroll by
done at the
50%.
station weren't exactly up to standard. If the site is deemed not up to code, we're better off destroying it. That would also have political value given the embarrassing history behind it. For now, we have a strike team dedicated to
gross.
sweeping the area for explosives. Once they give the all clear, forensics will come in to gather evidence. After that's done, then we'll start the audit of the station's condition. It's a process.
The other thing that's a problem is that, like, the Crimson Fleet was one of the only places where you could get, like, shielded contraband ships, too.
I'll be here if you
One thing I wonder about the X-Files that I don't recall that clearly is, like, to what degree they kind of did, like, Monster of the Week unrelated episodes, and to what degree they did... here it is. Here's the Galbank credit machine. And then to what degree they did, like, continuing story. I feel like the more it got into, like, the later seasons, I think there was, like, 7 seasons or something. I maybe more. I feel like they got more into story stuff to kind of try to wrap it up. That ship episode and the virus anomaly in the forest were some of the ones I remember quite well. I watched the whole series, like, 2 or 3 times. Nice. Did you not like the later seasons? Is that why you watched them less?
Made a big difference in the battle.
We sent those fleet pirates packing.
What's next for you now?
The commander will probably want me chasing down stragglers. We'll see. For now, I'd say we've all earned a little.
This guy sounds like
hard
Snake
knowledge.
Plissken.
You especially.
Or Solid Snake, whatever one you're called.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty. Alright. Alright. He's forgiven. I'm a big fan of people who say stay frosty. Robert Patrick was okay. I kind of forget what you mean. Okay, well, 6:15.
We're on our own again.
What's this quest notification? Huh? What mission are we on? Talk to Catherine Louison? No. Okay. Well, I feel totally fucking shitty about that. It would have been way better to help the Crimson Fleet. Because they had all those, like, badass dudes, you know? So what's next? 2 more artifacts. First contact was this. Paradiso is, like, the resort island. Meet Briggs, don't care. Loose Ends, don't care. Blast Zone, don't care. Light in the Darkness. Mantis. Back to the grind. So really just Ryujin Industries, UC Vanguard. Wait, Fox Mulder wasn't there for the last 2 seasons? They had the guy, they had the fucking Terminator, they had the T-1000? What? I don't even think I knew that. You can't downgrade, you can't undersell the huge influence of the Fox Mulder Dana Scully sexual tension in that show. You can't just ignore that. What's the point of the show then? All right, so activities. UC Vanguard. I mean, I might as well finish my fucking narc arc. Oh man, I don't feel good about that at all. Should I redo it? Those last two segments as the Crimson Fleet? I might change companions again. So how you doing, Andrea?
Hello. Yes, of course. I have done so in the past when necessary.
I can't be bothered, really.
But I am
maybe
not
some other
the
day.
best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply
The
my
Space
skills where they are
Scoundrel
most useful.
demanded the
Like,
Crimson
that means
Fleet
aiding
way,
you.
though.
And that, I think, has worked out very well.
But it's okay to make mistakes.
That is all. Very well.
Oops, wrong way. There's something that the X-Files proves. There's something that the X-Files has ample examples of, which there are many other shows, including, in my opinion, the show Firefly, is that one of the absolute keys to a successful long-running television show are two main characters with a will they won't they dynamic of everyone being like, can these two just please fuck? And they just never do. That's like, I think, arguably one of the most important things in a TV show. And Nathan Fillion and Morena Baccarin in Firefly had one of the best examples of that, honestly. There's a lot of other shows that have that too. I mean, I'm having trouble thinking of them right now, but it's a critical thing for a show. Seinfeld had it a little bit. Friends near the end kind of like just hooked up everybody with everybody because like that's their version of closure because it's such a fucking crazy normie show. And I don't know. I don't really watch Friends, so I can't really say if I know.
If we
Are you talking about Firefly?
Entering that building, I would prefer.
You did?
Let us just say
What are we talking about here? I was kidding. Are you talking about Firefly or X-Files or what?
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
What exactly is the Vanguard?
We're the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship.
Oh, this isn't bad.
As you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed.
What are some other shows with a good will they won't they dynamic that isn't consummated? Can't think of any right now.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard
Yeah, fair.
orientation hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
This guy looks like Beast. I want to look at something. Crix's legacy. So what happens if you do this? Like, do you get like? Okay. I mean, it's not like you lose the United Colonies or anything. It's a thing to do. Okay, have fun, pal. I'm trying to think of more shows that have that dynamic.
Yes? You needed something?
But how do they have a kid together in season 9 of X-Files if David Duchovny wasn't in the show anymore? How's that work? Vanguard registration. Enlistment agreement. I, Tommy, agree. You may proceed to the examination chamber.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical. I really hope all this historical junk isn't going to be on the test. Or continue on to the examination.
It's fair. I remember watching a Bill Simmons podcast with David Duchovny.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as
Is that their space? It looks pretty sick. David Duchovny was on Bill Simmons' podcast and made a very impassioned defense about his own wife, Tia Leone, being one of like the sort of like actresses who age the best. He's like, everyone talks about Angelina Jolie or this and this, but what about my wife? My wife is aged incredibly well. Simmons is like, whoa, Jesus, all right, you're right, you're right.
Wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of
I like that kind of like loyalty, you know what I mean?
settled systems.
Okay, I've already done all these. This is like, it felt like months ago. I was looking at my YouTube today, and like Baldur's Gate 1 was 2 months ago. Do you understand the shit I've gone through in the past 2 months in terms of what games I've played? It's like a blur. I'm gonna like miss the like, I don't feel good about how quickly I did these games. I wish I'd done them all faster. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Just, I play things slowly and thoroughly. But once it's gone, like once Cyberpunk's done, then like I don't really have a thing that's like an urgent new game for a while, which has its advantages and disadvantages. I also should have like put my computer together before the run that started with Baldur's Gate 3. But I say I aged well, pretty good. I think that like it was annoying being me at like 16 to mid 20s because I look so much smaller than most of my friends, but it gets better increasingly as I get older, the better I look compared to people my age. So I don't know. I was playing the long game. But it sucked to be like 21 and going to nightclubs and still looking like a kid, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to like feel like a Mac in that circumstance. You just simply aren't. They look for someone like taller and like just larger. But another key to that I didn't do is just to put on a lot more muscle. If I just done that, it would offset. Yeah, I scale late game. I have the Aurelian Soul Augment. This T looks like a condom. I have the Aurelian Soul Augment basically. Knowledge download. But I could have offset it and had the best of both worlds if I just worked out harder and became like someone who like was a healthy medium-sized mediano man mesomorph weight at that point. So it could have worked out better. Okay, let's do this this stimulating simulation. That should be it for today.
Always a
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Simulation controls. Debug tools. Okay. I mean, I hope I scale late game. Hopefully, like I'm only like a third of the way through all this. You know what I mean?
Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled.
Oh no, dogfighting?
At least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
What's for dinner? I have 2 deer and garlic salt sausages, and then I'll have that with a small softball-sized radicchio. Radicchio is very, very good if you cut it in half and grill it. You got to really cook all the bitterness out, but sausages and radicchio is like sort of like a classic grill dish that I've tried a few times. And then I have some leftover potato salad from a few days back. So instead of making fries or roast potatoes, something like that, I have to use this potato salad. So potato salad and 2 sausages and radicchio on the grill. I've also been getting these black tiger shrimp from the butcher lately. Normally, before I was getting like frozen bags of shelled shrimp with a tail on, but they don't smell good. When you take them out and they thaw, it doesn't smell right. But getting the full tiger shrimp, where the head removed and they're deveined, but otherwise the full shell and the legs and the tail are still in the shrimp, they preserve so much better. They're so much juicier.
New targets active.
This ship is fast as fuck. What is this? Wait. Wow, this... am I zooming or is this ship zooming? I mean, I can do these... As long as I can dogfight these guys, I don't care. Let's go.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
I feel like the ship is like zooming. I feel like I'm piloting like a Falcon Heavy here.
New targets active.
Uh-oh. This is one target? Come on, take it on. Try me, pussy. One ship at a time, I'll do this all day. Is someone behind me? I've been betrayed! There's like one of my like favorite things to watch is like YouTube channels that are like basically like vintage video game channels. Like vintage RPG, like SNES, PlayStation RPGs. There's a guy named Madular who has a video called "Who Has a Xenogears" video, and I was watching that for a bit last night. It's like a 3-hour summary of the game Xenogears, which is like my favorite RPG ever. Oh, what's going on here? So I had a good time watching that yesterday, but it's also one of those things where like you don't want to like remind yourself too much of a game you like, because I do intend to play it sometime in the next year or so. That will be kind of a nice thing about having this like streak of huge triple, quadruple A games done, because these games are not, in my opinion, or at least in my experience, like good for a new channel. You kind of, I feel like even with Baldur's Gate 3, I kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit, and I'm dead. Oh shit. Yeah, I love video game essays. I've been like going through a ton of them this past year. I wonder if I have to start this over, or whether I can start over from tier 3. I like SNES Drunk a lot. I like this Madular guy. This guy named Zygor Gaming, who I have mixed feelings about. I don't like his titles, and he kind of like writes like he's an 18-year-old, despite looking like he's about 35. I really, actually, in many ways, I like gaming productions as well, because they have like a sweet vibe to them, and they're like enjoyable videos to watch. I don't like the way that they write either. It's too conversational. There's too many of these guys who are writing like they're a bad high school student or a bad university student writing an essay. We're like, well, anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with the video. Like, just get on with the video, asshole. You don't have to say that. But they have a good aesthetic to it, like almost like their editor is maybe the strong point. Who are some other ones who are good? I like SNES Drunk as well, but he's mostly reviews. There's a guy named David Vincent who I like. Mostly at this point he does news and top 10s. It's just kind of boring, but he's just one of those guys who's very, very passionate, you know what I mean? I respect that. He's sort of like, he's endearingly naive. I like that a lot. What are some other ones? There's also like, what's it called? Like, never finished a game or something? Not that. I don't know. There's a bunch. Usually if they're British, I like them. They're like more well-researched. Those are fun things to watch recently. But a lot of times, like, if it's a game I really care about, I like the Resident Arc guys, even though I don't like how long some of them are, and I can't watch it if it's a game I haven't played. But something like Xenogears is a hard one, because if someone has like a really, really in-depth view of... Wait a minute, where's my... Hold on. If someone has like really distinct views of a game I like, I don't really want to hear someone else say it, you know what I mean? I'd rather just watch myself or have my own opinions. I don't like when someone's like, yeah, this is kind of a crap part of this game. I'm like, how about you shut your mouth? How's that? Oops, pressing the wrong buttons. Wait, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Yeah. There's a cool channel where they discuss the physics in this game. They discuss how to describe the... That's really in-depth. Hey, what's going on? Am I still fighting?
Simulation. Okay. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit.
Oh my god, is this gonna be all? Is this entire mission chain gonna be Dogfighter Simulator? I'm gonna blow my brains out. It's got me to learn a lot about a lot of games that I didn't necessarily play. Like when they're like best RPGs on the PlayStation 2 or something. It's helped me kind of increase my I have a pretty decent, nothing crazy, but I have a pretty decent like vintage collection. SNES and Genesis and PlayStation 1. If I can just take this guy out, this mission gets a lot easier. Okay, so this should be good. I got it. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I got me.
You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit.
Okay, so the problem there is the problem oftentimes is locking in on one ship and sort of tunneling on it while the other one owns you. It's a little hard to I don't know, just get a sense of the whole 3D space here. Once more into the breach. Then I'm gonna start my charcoal soon. God, I'm so hungry lately.
Simulation reset.
Alright.
Prepare for your first opponent.
Okay, so dip and dive, duck and dodge around the asteroids. Try to separate these two dudes.
New targets active.
So they're both right there. So line of sight them so your shields can repair. God, I'm zooming. He's on my tail.
At least try to defeat us.
I can't shake him. Okay, this is where I back off. I didn't really get much done there. Ugh. Okay, this is not how you do this. Did they blow up the asteroid? That's not fair. Should be able to blow up the asteroid. Oh yeah, so it's taught me a lot about a lot of the games I didn't play, like Grandia and like
Step outside and take a break.
a lot of other Star Ocean, Dragon Quest I never really played. But like Dragon Quest like 5 and 10 and some other ones seem pretty cool. That will be a nice thing, as I said before, I started saying before, that will be a nice thing about getting back into having a little more free time, or having like different games to play, is to get time to play some more like nostalgic things. See if I can kind of hit a niche or something. Don't get me wrong, I want to always kind of like keep playing stuff around, but it's kind of like pretty bad metrics lately. It's right on me. I might be able to take out one here. Yeah, one's gone. Now I gotta juke this dude. Oh, I got my 30 ships. Nice. One-on-one, I'm actually pretty strong. Especially because... well, this is bad. This guy's gonna kill me. Shit. Wait, stay on him. It's the only way to win this. Okay. Nice. Okay, got him.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to report your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Why would I do that? Prepare for the next target? Huh?
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Huh? Is this me restarting? Can I just stand up and leave whenever I want? My ship's at half health. Oh, tier 4. Okay, damn. Oh, wait a minute. You can totally I didn't know that. You can totally strip your power. Oh, this guy wiped my ass. Alright, never mind.
You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control
Okay,
terminal.
have fun. Hope you're having a good day. So what happens? Do I leave? Your current passing score will be recorded, but all progress in the simulator will be lost. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so this is gonna be all dogfighting?
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Terrifying.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your
Terrifying.
final results and your probation.
I mean, I wonder if they're gonna like me less if I don't have all 6 tiers finished. Oh well, what can I do about that?
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
What does the UC need foreign pilots to fly for them?
Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from.
It's funny he was at the front desk despite being the main commander.
The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us.
Why is it called MAST?
MAST is short for Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the 3 co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or
blah 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 blah.
Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable, most people will prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable.
Okay.
So these
Come
are
back
the
here.
members that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
What else did it cover? I did pass, right?
You did, but your exam score and how you got there factor into how long you're going to have to serve
God
to get
damn
your
it.
citizenship. So, you ready to review it?
I have to go do the rest of them? Nah, whatever. Let's stick with it this way.
Have some questions? Right.
I'm ready.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness.
Okay.
Two traits the Vanguard values highly.
Sheesh.
Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Thank you.
If I had any reservations about flying with you, they are now
Thank
gone.
you.
Well done.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years can be a long time. You must be certain it is something you actually care about.
So, sounds to
What
me
the
like
heck?
we've
What kind
got
of joke is
Vanguard
this?
material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today.
This and Ryujin are the
Get you
last two
Crimson
things to
Bird,
do.
Then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Sure.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Time to swear away my interestingness. My unique levels. I should get Sarah for this.
Be careful if you run into those.
I want to see this. I want to see these Taiyo astroneering ships. See how nice, see how good looking they actually are.
You are free soon. Could we talk? You have my attention.
Sure. Let's chat.
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice?
There were moments where I had my doubts.
I wondered if that might be the case. I certainly dislike the idea of aiding the United Colonies. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them.
I'm never happy to portray someone who's counting on me.
Nor do I think you should be, but in this case, I believe you made the right call. They were pirates, after all. It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there.
There will always be people desperate enough to resort to piracy.
That is true. Life has not suddenly been made easier for everyone, despite our recent victory. For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done a service for all of the settled systems.
Okay.
Yes? So... yes.
Should I bring back Sam for his incredible...
Happy to listen.
What is her specialty as laser weapons? The really good ships I have, the really good weapons I have are... I've got this insane rifle. Should give that to Sam. Oh. Game's freaking out.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. You are straight out of one of those film noir novels. Working undercover and thwarting the bad guys. Just walking around the key makes my skin crawl. How'd you pull it off?
The decisions I had to make were terrible. I'm glad it's over.
SysDef put us in some shitty situations, that is for certain. I mean, don't get me wrong, helping SysDef was never on my bucket list. Commander Akande, he really wasn't as much of a tight ass as I was expecting. And ultimately, he had your back, so I guess here's to SysDef.
Thanks for your support, Sam.
Oh, shucks. Well, this victory, really, it's all you. I just wanted to say, when we first teamed up, I had a good feeling about you. But this... you really helped people. Helped everyone.
Did we?
I can't wait for our next adventure.
I got a rifle for you, pal.
I received a message. Oh, of course. The thing is...
That's a shame. Family's important.
Sure.
When you're younger.
But as soon as you get older and they begin controlling your life, that's when you need to strike out on your own.
I'm sure your parents meant well.
Oh, I'm certain they felt. You see, both of
Oh yeah, this whole
after
thing. This is the commitment.
Want for my apprentice, the silver line. I was swallowed. Months, of course. Yes, you see, I returned to... What do you... That's why I fell in love with you. Listen, I'm going to be... You mean that?
Yeah, me and you, Sarah.
For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know.
She's just like checking her bags in the background.
Then you know my answer is yes. 1,000 times repeated. Yes.
Yeah.
I just need a little time to think.
I'm gonna marry her?
I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream
God, what am I
about
doing?
finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you. Right here, beside me.
What am I doing? Load 641. Alright. I'm done. I'm gonna return to this later. This is all fraught. Alright, that's enough Starfield for now. I'll back tomorrow.